All right. You know, it was a loss, but you look at the scoreboard. You had 17 shots on goals compared to their 8. Is there a lot of positives that you can bring out of a game like this?
I think there are some positives. I think from game 1 or the Oakland scrimmage to now, we continue to get better, which is a target of ours with the team we have. And we got a little bit better. We created, I think, more opportunities, more quality opportunities than we did last game against Northridge, which is a good sign. But at the same time, then finishing is finishing. You got to take your chances in the first half, missing our chances, that was potentially going to hurt, and it hurt. And you know what? You got to take them when you get them. But I think that will continue to improve as we go through as well.
You know, preseason we talked about the young forwards and everybody young up front, but you know, it seems like 3 games in the season they're producing at quite a nice pace for you. How exciting is that? You know, heading into the season.
You know, producing's a relative term because we're creating opportunities, but we're not finishing. So once we finish, then I'll say we're producing. But it's the step in the positive direction. You know, Sophie's close. You know, it's that young player, half chance. Do you get it off your foot? Same with Bethany. You know, do you get into it a little bit? You know, so there are positives, but it's got to be the final play has to happen, and also we have to defend. You know, 1 goal. It was their one real clear chance, I think, and maybe one other one, but you know, we didn't do enough.
With a young team like you have, is it easier for them to rebound after a tough loss like this, or what do you expect out of your younger players come Sunday?
It's hard on the old coach. I mean, I think the whole team. It's important that we stay a little bit with perspective. You know, we're trying to get better. We have to get better. It's for the Mid-American Conference. Love to have won this game. We want to win games, but we got to get better.
Talk about the defense a little bit. You know, there was crazy amount of crosses and you know, ebbs and flows, like you've said earlier. The defense really held their own, other than you know, one little flick in the box deep.
I think Alexis has done a good job of battling the air. Gabby's done a good job of covering. You know, Kirsten has done very well up to this point, 1v1 defensively out on the wing, and Brooke has started, and Sid has come in and gives us something, and Sid gives us a little something going forward too. You know, and I thought Sam's been solid. You know, she came out, cleared one mess up. You know, so it's just, again, final play, either box.
Can you talk about a little bit what happened on that goal?
You know, I haven't talked to Alexis or Sam, but I think you know, on the near side space, we got caught a little bit ball watching. The run went back, you know, back post, back shoulder, and you know, Sam came, but Sam sort of went laterally, and the player attacked the ball in front of her instead of Sam coming in front. You know, it is what it is.
You know, looking ahead to Sunday, is there something that you want to see out of your team on Sunday that you didn't see today, other than finishing?
It's you know, obviously, you know, scoring goals, but I think it's more mental because Xavier didn't play tonight. You know, so we're on a back-to-back Friday, Sunday. They aren't. You know, so we have to rebound physically, and that's a mental grind as much as anything, and that's important for us. So we'll see how we do mentally first, and then see what players can step up. But we played a lot of players. Everybody sort of spread the minutes around, and I think a lot of people contributed, so that's a plus.